In the summer of 2013, Jose Caraballo lived a life that appeared, by all accounts, successful. He was healthy, his personal relationships were strong, and his career entered a promising new phase. He wasn't dealing with a recent tragedy or an immediate crisis. He was simply a happy person going about his business. The shift happened on an ordinary weekday. Jose was driving to get lunch, just like any other afternoon. Without warning, he was hit by a wave of emotional overwhelm so intense he couldn't leave his car. He sat there for over an hour, sobbing uncontrollably. He had no explanation for the outburst, only the physical weight of the emotion. It's a sobering reality of the mind. A complete emotional collapse doesn't always require a tragedy. It can trigger in the middle of a perfectly fine day. Jose eventually drove home and tried to regain his composure through his normal routine. He stepped into the shower, hoping the water would help him shake off the episode. Instead, he broke down again. This time, he stopped fighting and fully surrendered to the feeling. In the middle of that breakdown, he reached a sudden, undeniable conclusion. His life was off course. The way things were turning out was not how they were meant to be. The emotional release left him completely drained. He fell into a deep, heavy sleep that lasted for hours. Personal transformation often begins only when our old ways of coping have been completely exhausted. When Jose woke up, the panic was gone. He felt an overwhelming sense of peace and stillness. He assumed it was a one-time event, a strange emotional cleansing before returning to his regular life. But as the days passed, the peace didn't fade. It actually deepened. He began to see his life with new eyes. He could suddenly look back at his past experiences, his mistakes, and his successes, and understand the logic behind all of them. He felt a visceral pull toward a higher purpose, a true calling that he finally felt ready to pursue. This new perspective transformed Jose's history from a collection of random events into a map. By re-examining his past mistakes without judgment, he could see how they provided the exact data points he needed to identify his future direction. This newfound clarity was a mandate to begin the real internal work. Jose spent the next few years in deep introspection. He filled hundreds of journal pages, meticulously dissecting his thoughts, his behaviors, and the recurring patterns of his life. He scrutinized everything: his communication style, the motives behind his career, and the specific values that truly mattered to him. An emotional awakening only provides the destination. It takes disciplined, deliberate work to build the path to get there. That multi-year journaling process eventually resulted in a set of personal rules for living an enriched life. Jose then made the active choice to hit the reset button, restructuring his entire daily existence around those rules. 12 years later, in 2025, those changes have stuck. He has removed toxic relationships from his life and finds deep fulfillment in his work, guided daily by his intuition. He lives with a profound sense of connection and respect for the world around him. Aligning your daily life with your deepest values creates a sustainable peace that outlasts the initial spark of inspiration. From this journey, Jose felt a growing responsibility to share what he'd learned with others. He founded the Center for Life Enrichment as the formal culmination of his 12 years of discovery and healing. The center's mission is direct: to spread hope and joy, and to demonstrate that real change is possible for anyone open to it. For those seeking a more meaningful and connected life, the invitation is simple: stay connected. The ultimate reward for personal healing is the capacity to help heal others.